Madam President, the House of Representatives is back. We welcome them. It's good to have them back in business here in Washington. I hope the first order of business this week is to pass a bill that we enacted in July of this year, which would protect 98% of American families from any increase in income taxes because of the fiscal cliff. I hope that both Democrats and Republicans in the House agree these working families don't need a tax increase. Those who should pay an additional amount are those in the highest income categories. That's what President Obama said. When we voted in the Senate, we said those making $250,000 or less, those families should have no increase in the income tax. I appeal to Speaker Boehner before he takes another recess in the House. Please call this measure and pass it. It'll give peace of mind to literally millions of American families who are wondering what's going to happen January 1st. These are families, many of which struggle from paycheck to paycheck. They've been falling behind. I get letters from them. From Lansing, Illinois, Linda wrote to me and said, please vote to keep middle-class taxes from rising. $2,000, which is what they would increase on average, will help me to keep food on the table and gas in my car. It could even help someone else. Please vote for the middle class. I will. And then from Jeremy in Princeville, Illinois, I'm reaching out to you to ask you continue to push for extensions of middle-class tax cuts. We are a family of four making $100,000 annually. A $2,000 increase would hurt our family. Our family is trying to better themselves, but this increase would hurt our bottom line and the chances of helping our kids. Joan from Naperville writes, very high earners should pay more in taxes, and as a former small business owner, I know this isn't going to hurt small businesses. Very, very few of us make $250,000 a year. I know the gap between the rich and everyone else is the greatest it's been since the Gilded Age. Smart, brave politicians help give the middle class a chance. We need that from you now, she writes to my office. I support it, and I think she's right, and the president's right. And I'm waiting for Speaker Boehner to finally break out of this back and forth as to whether or not the wealthy in America should pay a little bit more in taxes. For goodness sakes, that's obvious to everybody in America but the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, get back to Ohio and ask some of those families about whether middle-income families should pay higher taxes January 1st. The answer is clear. They should not. It is within the power of the Speaker, John Boehner, to bring to the floor of the House today, a measure that passed the Senate in July that'll protect families making $250,000 a year or less.